What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Retro Ball Anti-Trading Cut, where we don't currently have any injuries. So let's see if we can go into the bye week with a win against a team that is also trying to get a winning record, or trying to improve to a winning record is what I meant to say. We do start with the ball, so I would hope that we have a lead by the time the halftime comes around, because, well, if we don't, then it's practically game over unless defense can do something, and I doubt they will do anything, because that's the entirety of this series so far, and I overthrew the route completely. I'm such a good player. I bet everyone watching would agree, and that's why at this moment they're all hitting the like button and subscribing. Yeah, definitely that's what they all want to do. After watching how terrible I am at the game, they all of a sudden like my content. Why is that? I don't know. You tell me in the comments. I'm sorry. I am a terrible person. Not really. I'm just trying to farm subs because, well, I'm a small channel. I get nothing from doing this right now except for curing boredom, because I ain't got nothing else to do. I mean, I do. It's just there's things I don't want to do. And, well, what do I do when I don't want to do something? I play games, and why not video it and put it on YouTube? And it's fun, and people enjoy it. Yep. That's the whole reason for this. I got bored. Devi, who is toxic for some reason. You toxic boy. Let's see. No one open. I'm gonna just throw it behind, I think, Sharif there. Also, before I started this, I went ahead and put it to where it would go straight to the game when I click next. Sharif got offered in a trade. They wanted a first round pick for him. Of course, I didn't accept it because it's the challenge. I wouldn't have accepted it anyways because he's arguably the best player on this team, along with the quarterback here. And, you know, they offered a first round pick, which, don't get me wrong, that's what I value him as. But I am not allowed to do it anyways. I wouldn't do it even if I was. I don't know, it's just, I would prefer having someone that is already where they're supposed to be than rather have someone that has to be developed. Because that's where majority of anyone from the draft is most of the time they're like 4.5-star receivers or something when you get them at most. I think in the entire time I've played this game, I've only seen one receiver come out as a true 5-star. And to be honest, there were better receivers than him that weren't 5-stars. I say that purely because their potential was better than that player's. Not because he was a bad player. It's just he was pretty much at the max of his potential. And there were other players that were slightly worse but had more potential. And I would take that over someone who's good right out the bat anyways. Because most of the players in that draft class were probably 1 year and then, oh, that sucks. Doink the field goal. No, but just wait like one season and they're pretty much exactly where that player was. So most of the time 5-stars aren't as good coming out of the draft rather than being someone who has like 4.5-star potential with, or 4.5-star rating and 5-star potential, because most of the time that just means their potential's better than the actual 5-star. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does in my head. So, just, I don't know what to say. Just try and figure it out, I guess. I mean, that's a good idea for anyone listening to me, try and figure out what I mean, because most people can't. Don't blame them, though. I don't even speak English half the time I'm actually trying to speak English. If that makes sense. My primary language is I can't even think of the word now. I messed it up the first time and now I can't think of the right way to say it. Ineligible. I think that's how you say it. It's a big fancy word for my vocabulary. Nice. Okay, here in this situation, I think within the 10, I go for it. But we're just outside. I'm gonna loop around. This is a good play. I like this one. Oh, overthrew him. Oh, he jumped for it. That was a roller coaster of emotion there. Oh, I overthrew him completely. But he was fast enough to get there and catch it. And now we have a touchdown lead going into half, which is where I wanted it to be. And after defense has already got one stop so far, I'd be happy if they got another. It'd surprise me if they did, but I'd be happy for it. Well, maybe it wouldn't surprise me. They've done it before. And it's not like it's a bad defense. They're not necessarily amazing, but it's definitely not bad. I'm going to try and hit another bomb to Devi. There we go. Oh, there we go. Got an extra 2 or 3 yards out of that. That's not too bad. Just from making one man miss. And Devi might get it again here, actually. I think that's the play. Yeah, Devi is the man of the game. I don't know how he's going to continue to be toxic after this game, but I'm sure he'll find a way to be upset. Being like, I don't know, what would you say if you were upset that you had a good game? You're upset you had a good game and you still lost, but I don't think we're losing. So, what would be the other excuse? You're upset that other players weren't used enough? I don't know. What would you be upset about? I think the only thing that should be getting upset there is the fact that some players aren't going to have 500 yards receiving or rushing like Devi has. But I don't know. Keep getting something stuck in my throat. Jeez. It's probably some of those leftovers I just ate. Some Japanese. Delicious. If you like Japanese, you know what's good. Japanese food is delicious, man. So is Chinese food and Mexican food, and I just like food. Let's see, can defense get another stop here? No. Am I surprised? No. Alright, let's see. Will we score and not give them enough time to score again? That's the idea here. Will I be able to do it? Probably. The problem here is not scoring, it's scoring too fast. Which I tend to do when I need to score slow. I somehow move 10 times faster than I do normally. I don't know if that's just the game being you're moving too slow, speed up or something. I don't know. Maybe the game understands that I'm trying to move slow, so they try and speed up the pace themselves. I don't know. Sounds like something a game developer would have in a football game. Try and speed up the pace when the other team's trying to slow it down. And then slow it down when they're trying to speed it up. Because normally you don't want to play the other team's pace, you want to play your own. I know that not from playing football. I never actually played football, but I played basketball and I ran track. So I know a bit about some sports. Of course, I didn't play anything in high school. I wasn't that good. I played middle school and ran in middle school. Which I'm sure I probably would have made the team in high school. I just didn't have the time. I was too lazy to do schoolwork and I got behind. So, in other words, if you want to play sports, do your schoolwork, man. Because otherwise, you're just screwing yourself. And it's not fun when you want to go do stuff but don't have the time because you screwed up your own time by being lazy or something, like I did. I'm sure I probably wouldn't have made it anywhere past high school level. I'm not that athletic. I'm white. I can't be that Jesus Christ, English. I failed that class too. No, I did fail English though. Only once. But, I mean, I don't even remember what I was saying. I screwed myself over. That's pretty much what I mean. And who's getting an upgrade? Sharif, who actually got more yards than Debbie. I guess that's from return yards, but still, that seems a bit wild. Was it return yards that just pulled them apart? Let's see, what did he get? 160, and Debbie got 108. Of course, he did it on twice as many catches, which I guess is still impressive. He got 4 of the 5 touchdowns. One of those going to Kelly. Okay, I guess that's not... I don't know. I'd say Sharif played better even though he did everything on more catches. He also was a major red zone threat. Let's see. It's an undrafted rookie. He's a defensive back. Well, see, the thing is he's a rookie. That's his problem here. If he was retiring, I'd accept. Because he's not good, and his potential's not good. I'm going to reject that. Let's see what happens here in the bye week. I'll take coaches. Why not? Muse is getting a level up here. Let's see. Right now, I'd say his biggest problem is speed. I'm going to up that. Hionis Moxie. That's quite the name. But anyways, that'll do it for this one. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you know when and what I upload. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.